And hello good, my friends. I am Covenant Ironface with my partner Jetmail Crest, Phantom Curse, and Jet Blade. Hey, it's Friday. We get more people to come out.
We got a full couch tonight, as you can see. But our friends decided to come join us this time to go check out Goosebumps, like we said we would go see.
Yeah,
Yep.
we did. We keep our promises.
So let's try and break this down. Each of us this time is probably going to check out a different section. Of course, as usual, we want to cover the plot, look at our main characters, our sub-characters, and our overall cinematography. And so let's start with you. Go ahead and explain the plot so that everyone can kind of understand.
Basically, the plot in this particular instance is, obviously, R.L. Stine, played by Jack Black. He has all these manuscripts, and they're coming to life on them. And they're trying to basically stop that.
Yeah, it's not really much more than that. I mean, you don't expect much from a Goosebumps book, but it met expectations. It was kind of cool to see all this stuff just pop. But yeah, they spend the entire movie just trying to put everything back into the books where they came from, and making fun of R.L. Stine for part of the movie.
Yeah. Part of the movie?
For part of the movie. Obviously our main character is not really. I mean, he's one of the main actors, but there's the kid.
What was his name again?
Zach.
Yeah.
Do I care?
Do we care?
No.
Oh, come on. Seriously,
Basically,
nobody cares about the main character.
Every teenage hero in every movie, everywhere.
Yeah.
Emphasis on the blandness, please.
Yeah.
There's also R.L. Stine's daughter and the best friend who's completely useless. Oh my god, can we get rid of this trope? Oh
No. Every scary movie has to have that one that's just way too scared.
No. He's there to be an emphasis on how cool the main character is, even though the main character isn't really cool. He's a pathetic best friend. That's his role, and we really need to get out of that trope. It's just so pathetic. And
he wasn't even a best friend. He just kind of like,
hi. He specifically said, hey, listen to my best friend.
Well, he was just clingy.
Yeah, he like showed up, handed him his business card, and says, here.
I'm your friend now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Exactly.
Hey, you're the new kid. You're not. I'm no longer pathetic.
Yeah, let's really look at this.
Yeah, sorry. Anyways, the main character is bland. The daughter is bland. Oh, look, I'm rebelling against my father. Hey, boy, do me.
Yeah.
And then there's
he came off as that.
Then there's the pathetic best friend. Like I said, the most interesting character. Let's say that the most interesting character is definitely Jack Black.
It's Jack Black, of course he is.
Actually, I'm not a big fan of his, but I will admit him trying to be intimidating father was hilarious.
There was right there at the gate. He just stares out the window. Go away.
Yeah.
Hey, not nobody sees the wizard, not no one know how.
Yeah. There's really not much to tell about this. I mean, you've seen all of these characters 1,000 times, but Jack Black makes it a little bit worth it.
And as for our subcast, you get a lot of the same, really. The boy's aunt and mother play some significant roles, but they kind of are 2D characters. From the very beginning, they're just like his aunt is like, I'm hyper and I want to, I want to bedazzle things and I want to hit on every single man. And that's all she does throughout the movie, except for running over one monster. That's it. She's really useless.
Which you see in the trailer, by the way, so we're not spoiling anything.
Yeah, the cool mom. So your subcast and most of your cast honestly was very cardboard cutout 2D for this. I think R.L. Stine is really the only good character.
Honestly, if you've ever read the Goosebumps books, that the movie really does just fall right into place.
It does do it justice, but
yeah.
R.L. Stine, played by Jack Black, is really the only good character that seems to express emotions. And I think it's because he knows that this is ridiculous, and so he's acting kind of ridiculous to go with it.
Yeah, I'd say that's a fairly accurate
Well, in
statement.
almost every movie Jack Black takes part in, though, he's always acting over the top. Like, he does it. He goes in there to have fun, and he accomplishes his mission.
Yeah, he really
We've
does.
left you out for most of this, though, so let's jump back to our fourth section and look at, our cinematography and our sets. What did you really see and think?
I think the cinematography was actually pretty well, and with all the CGI that was used in the movie, it didn't really detract from it.
I would have to agree for the most part. I do want to make a note here. We went and saw it in 3D.
Yeah.
I don't think that was worth it.
No.
It's gimmicky.
There's very few movies that are made to actually look good in 3D.
So
Yeah.
that we're not saying the CGI was bad, as he said. A lot of it was actually fairly well done, but it wasn't worth it to put it in 3D as well. It seemed like pointless. The whole "look at me, look at what I'm doing" kind of thing
There's
was.
a lot of missed opportunities to make that 3D better.
Yeah.
But the sets were in the middle of Delaware, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We said it should have been in Maine.
Yeah.
Wrong writer.
Wrong writer. But it
Come on, that would have been hilarious.
it's set in Delaware, backwards podunk town, and it really does feel like it. Some of the sets seem kind of just normal, bland. I think the best set that they had was there's a carnival. There's like a theme park in the middle of the woods, overgrown. That actually looked genuinely good. I could see that being creepy at night, even as an adult. I don't want to go in that fun house in the middle of the night in the woods. Please don't take me there.
Especially with a talking puppet.
Especially with a talking puppet.
Yeah.
Scaredy cat.
Oh, God.
So, given all that, overall, I would have to kind of go with meh. I mean, I thought it was entertaining, and it might be worth it to go spend some time with family, friends. It is not worth it to go see in 3D. It's probably not worth it to go see a second time, but it has its moments, and for the comedy value, it was pretty funny. The entire theater was laughing.
Yeah.
I think this is a movie, though, that it's more funny to make fun of. You notice all the jokes we keep making about it, but... And that's what made me laugh throughout the movie, was what I was thinking about the movie, not really what the movie was doing. There were a couple of things that were pretty hilarious, but overall, I was bored for like the first 20 minutes. And it's like, I came here for Goosebumps. I don't care about little bland-ass boy.
But he had a bejeweled hat.
He had a bejeweled hat.
And that was so horrible.
What did you have to say?
Overall, this movie is just horrible as a movie. Like I said, there is a couple of things that make it funny, and making fun of it is more fun.
The movie
I would not recommend it at all.
The movie
Really.
even made fun of itself in some parts.
Yeah.
But so I've got kind of a medium here. He says no. What do you have to say?
It wasn't worth the ticket price, at least, where we went and saw it. If it was cheaper, I would definitely go see it. It would be good to, take like younger children or, people having nostalgia for the books.
So like a dollar theater.
Dollar
Yeah.
theater, so no 3D, dollar theater.
Yeah.
What about you?
Honestly, I was thoroughly entertained by it.
Thoroughly.
I like the fact that the movie, the movie, like I said, drew very big, heavy influences from the books. The books were kind of off the wall in most cases, and it was, the books, while like having some creepy, scary elements to them, they were never meant to be, taken too seriously, and I think the movie captures that. I was thoroughly entertained by the fact that the movie, didn't try to make itself too serious or, just tried to turn the entire thing into a big joke. It, honestly, for me, it worked. I would definitely agree with everyone here on the no 3D, because that was pointless. But I was thoroughly enjoyed by the movie.
So overall, it looks like we've got one super yes, one super no, two sit in the middle. That kind of means, I would guess, check it out with family if you're going to go see it. Skip the 3D, obviously. Maybe wait for the dollar theater, or go ahead and grab it sometime when everyone can get a chance to enjoy it.
Usually the 2D price is cheaper
Family
anyway.
picture, definitely.
So I think that falls into that category too.
One of those movies not meant for adults.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you have the nostalgic touch for the books like I do.
Yeah, same here.
Anyways, now like we said last time, we had to cut Crimson Peak. We would still love a chance to see that, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Which means the next one we should be seeing is Last Witch Hunter.
with Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
That should be entertaining.
We'll see how that goes. These
Say
two
Witch Hunter.
say Witch Hunter. These two might be able to join us or not, but either way, we're going to go check that out. So if you always love to, what you see here, go ahead and click like. If you want to listen to more rants and our ridiculousness, subscribe below. And check out some of the other playlists we've got for various different gamings and music even from one of our team members. And we would love to see you next time.
And eventually I'll eat more weird shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We still need to go to that Chinese place. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.